Good afternoon, everyone. This is Priyanshu, and you're listening to Noobs Law School. In this video, I'm going to discuss current affairs for CLAT 2023. There are going to be 10 questions, and this is part 2 of the current affairs series for CLAT 2023. Let's talk about the scheme of this video. There are going to be 10 questions, as I've already told you, and there are going to be 5 questions per topic, which basically means that I am going to discuss 2 topics in depth. So after the questioning round, I will explain the topics in depth. Here comes your very first question. What is the full name of MPLAD scheme? So what is MPLAD scheme? Your first option is Member of Parliament Local Area Development Scheme. Your option B is Member of Presidency Local Area Development Scheme. Your option C is Member of Parliament Local Area Declassification Scheme. And your option D is Member of Parliament Funds for Presidency Development. What is the correct answer? The correct answer is, of course, option A, which is Member of Parliament Local Area Development Scheme, so which is MP LARDS. Your next question is, what is the article relating to CFI? So what is CFI, boys? CFI is basically Consolidated Fund of India. So Consolidated Fund of India is basically the fund which is being used by the government of India in order to, all the expenditure or everything which the government spending, all of that is being done from this Consolidated Fund of India. So which article of Indian Constitution is associated with Consolidated Fund of India? Your option A is Article 226. Your option B is Article 377. Option C is Article 395 Clause 4. And your option D is Article 126. The correct answer is, of course, option A, which is Article 226 subclause 1. So your next question will be after this promotional slide. So Unacademy has came up. You are already aware of the fact that on 19th June, that is yesterday, CLAT 2020 was conducted. So there are people who were preparing for CLAT and IELTS simultaneously, and some people were aiming only for NLU Delhi. So if you are interested in giving National Law University test for, that is National Law University Delhi, that is IELTS test, that is All India Law Admission Test. So if you are interested in giving this test, then you should definitely give this final mock test, which is being provided by Unacademy for free. Yes, it is completely free. All you have to do is to use this code, that is THRINATH 3NATH10. The link of the same is provided also inside the description box of this video. You can find the link there and schedule yourself this mock test. This is going to be held on 20th June at 10 a.m. So you need to set an alarm or a reminder for 10 a.m. at 20th June. So make sure that you give this final mock test. A lot of participants are going to give this mock test, so you will get a real time understanding of your current level in the whole market of IELTS aspirants. So thank you. Now let's come back to your questions. So your next question, which I promised will be there after the slide, is in which year MP LARDS, that is the Member of Parliament scheme, so was instituted. So which year it was instituted for the first time? Your option A is March 1922. Option B is December 1993. Option C, this September 1971. And your option D is March 1982. So what is the correct answer? The correct answer is in the next slide, which is December 1993. That is option B. Now let's move on to the next question. What is the amount of fund received by an MP under this scheme? Who is an MP? MP is a Member of Parliament. So what is the amount of fund received by an MP, that is Member of Parliament, under this scheme? Your option A is 5 crore, option B is 9 crore, option C is 3 crore, and option D is 12 crore. What is the correct answer? The correct answer is 5 crore. So basically an MP receives 5 crore rupees per year in 2 installments of 2.5 crore every year for the development of his local presidency area. Your next question is, which article of Indian Constitution is associated with power and privileges of MPs, that is Member of Parliaments? So which article of Indian Constitution associates with the power privileges which the Member of Parliament enjoy when they are inside the Parliament? Your option A is Article 105, option B is Article 182, option C is Article 122, and your option D is Article 226. The correct answer is of course option A, which is Article 105. So Article 105 provides for many privileges and powers of Member of Parliaments. Now let's discuss this scheme which is in news right now. So Member of Parliament Local Area Development Scheme, it has recently came into news because the Ministry of Finance has revised, yes, it has revised the Member of Parliament, that is MP Lards rules. So rules for this scheme has been revised by Ministry of Finance. Who is the Finance Minister? Write down in the inside the comment box of this video. So where the interest that the fund accrues will be deposited in the consolidated fund of India. So basically there used to be an interest accruing upon the that 5 crore rupees, so that will, instead of going to the account of those MPs or whatever, it will be deposited in the consolidated fund of India, whose article is 226 clause 1. Yeah, 226 clause 1, I'm not wrong there. So far, the interest accrued on funds used to be added to MP Lard's account, as I have already told you. But now it will be used for Consolidated Fund of India and will be used for developmental projects by the government, not by the MPs. So what is Consolidated Fund of India? All revenues received by Government of India by way of tax, like income tax, central excise, customs and other receipts following to the government in connection with conduct of government business, that is non-tax revenue, are credited into the consolidated fund constituted under Article 266. I'm sorry, it was not 226, it was 266. Article 266 clause 1 of the Constitution of India. Also, I am sorry here, it is not Article 226, it is Article 266. So sorry for this. Now let's move on. So what is MP Lard scheme? It is a central sector scheme which was announced in December 1993. So in this year it was announced. So what is the objective of MP Lard scheme? The main objective is to enable Member of Parliaments to recommend works of developmental nature with emphasis on the creation of durable community assets in the areas of drinking water, primary education, public health, sanitization, roads, etc., which are primarily the work in their constituencies to be done by them only. Since June 2016, the MP Lards Fund can also be used for implementation of schemes such as Swachh Bharat Abhiyan for the proper like access to drinking water. Not just that, for public health is being improved by Swachh Bharat Abhiyan. Accessible India campaign, which is Sogamya Bharat Abhiyan, conservation of water through rainwater harvesting, Sansad Adarsh Gram Yojana, etc. Now this is how this whole MP Large scheme used to work. So you can pause the video and watch this slide by yourself. Now let's move on to the next topic of this video. Your very first question from this topic is, when is the World Press Freedom Day celebrated? That is WPFD. So when is World Press Freedom Day celebrated? Your option A is 3rd May, option B is 18th Jan, your option C is 14th March, and your option D is 28th February. What is the correct answer? The correct answer is of course option A, which is 3rd May. So on 3rd May, World Press Freedom Day is being celebrated every year. Your next question is, what was the theme of this year's World Press Freedom Day? So every year, whenever this World Press Freedom Day is being celebrated, there is a theme which is set by Reporters Sans Borders. So that's an organization which celebrates this thing. So what is the theme? Your option A is Journalist for Freedom and Pride. Also, you might be aware that Pride Month is going on right now. So option B is Journalism under Digital Seas, and option C is Journalism under Trade Seas, and option D, Journalism against Governments. So what is the correct answer? The correct answer is of course option B, which is Journalism under Digital Seas. The next question is, what is the original name of Reporters Without Borders? So RSF, the original name of this organization which releases the World Press Freedom Index and also celebrates this World Press Freedom Day. So what is the actual name of this organization? Option A is Reporters for Space on Frontiers. Option B, Reporters Sans Frontiers. Option C, Reporters Shall Seize Frontiers. And option D, Reporters Sans Francisco. So the correct answer is of course option B, which is Reporters Sans Frontiers. Sans is basically a French word which means without. So, and frontiers is again another word which means borders. So in general English it is reporters without borders, and in the original language which where this organization is based, so there it is called reporters sans frontiers, which basically means reporters without borders. Now your next question is, in which year for the very first time this report was published? So in which year for the very first time this whole world press freedom report or index was published? Your option A is 2001, option B is 2002, option C is 2010, and your option D is 2014. What is the correct answer? The correct answer is of course option B, which is 2002. In the year of 2002, for the very first time, the World Press Freedom Index was released. Your next question is, what was the rank of India in this index? So what rank did India secure for this year in this index? Your option A is 122, option B is 148, option C is 150, and your option D is 109. The correct answer is of course option C, which is in the next slide. So that is 150. So 150th rank has been secured by India this year. Now let's talk about this World Press Freedom Index 2022. On the World Press Freedom Day, that is WPFD, which is celebrated every year on 3rd May. So the 20th edition of World Press Freedom Index was published by Reporters Without Borders (RSF), and India was ranked 150th among 180 countries. The theme for 2020, which I already told you, is journalism under siege, digital siege. It has been published every year since 2002. So 2002 was the very first year, by Reporters Sans Frontiers, which is also popularly known as Reporters Without Borders. Now it is based in Paris, which is in France, which is also the capital of France. So RSF is an independent NGO, that is non-governmental organization with consultative status with the United Nations, UNESCO, and the Council of Europe, and the International Organization of Francophonie. So what is OIF? OIF is basically an organization of 54 countries which generally deal with which basically have French as a language option. So let's move forward. This index ranks countries and regions according to the level of freedom available to the journalist. However, it is not an indicator of the quality of journalism. You need to understand that it is only about the level of freedom that is available to the journalists. So what is the scoring criteria? The rankings are based on a score ranging from 0 to 100, which is to be assigned to each country or territory, with 100 being the best possible score, which is also the highest, and 0 being the roast. So that is a normal thing. So who are the top and roast performers? Norway, Denmark, Sweden, Estonia. So in the consecutive series of first, second, third, these countries has ranked with Norway being at first, Denmark being at second, and Sweden being at third, and Estonia being on fourth, with Finland being on fifth, have grabbed the top positions, while North Korea has been basically labeled at the bottom of this list, while also Russia, which has been cut down from whole of the world by, which has been like tried to cut down from the whole world by the NATO organization, but Russia has been placed at 155th position. Now let's move forward about India's neighbors. So in Nepal, which is a very famous neighbor of India, whose capital is Kathmandu. So Nepal has climbed up by 30 points in the global ranking, and it has been ranked at 76th position. This index placed Pakistan at 157th position. So Pakistan is just 7 points below India. So that is whatever. I have no interest in that. So Sri Lanka is ranked at 146th, and Bangladesh has been labeled at 162nd, and Myanmar has been ranked at 176th, and China has been given the title of 175th position. So these are not very good numbers, but this report is not that much great. So about India and other countries which are associated with India except for Nepal. So thank you for watching this video. If you like the content, please hit the like button, and also do not forget to subscribe our channel. And I would like to again remind you that Unacademy has came up with a free mock test which is completely free, and you do not have to pay anything. It is being scheduled on 22nd June, and it is going to be held on 10 a.m. All you have to do is to use my code, that is THRINATH3NATH10, and you will unlock this final mock test for free. Yes, completely for free. The link of the same is provided inside the description box of this video. Thank you for watching.